You cannot protect the environment unless you empower people, you inform them, and you help them understand that these resources are their own, that they must protect them. When we plant trees, we plant the seeds of peace and seeds of hope. You can make a lot of speeches, but the real thing is when you dig a hole, plant a tree, give it water, and make it survive. That's what makes the difference. Every one of us can make a contribution, and quite often we are looking for the big things and forget that wherever we are, we can make a contribution. Sometimes I tell myself, I may only be planting a tree here, but just imagine what's happening if there are billions of people out there doing something. Just imagine the power of what we can do. We can love ourselves by loving the earth. What a friend we have in a tree. The tree is the symbol of hope, self-improvement, and what people can do for themselves. The generation that destroys the environment is not the generation that pays the price. That is the problem. We all share one planet and are one humanity. There is no escaping this reality. We need to promote development that does not destroy our environment. The living conditions of the poor must be improved if we really want to save our environment. We are fond of blaming the poor for destroying the environment, but often it is the powerful, including governments, that are responsible. But when you have bad governance, of course, these resources are destroyed. The forests are deforested, there is illegal logging, there is soil erosion. I got pulled deeper and deeper and saw how these issues became linked to governance, to corruption, to dictatorship. In Kenya, women are the first victims of environmental degradation because they are the ones who work for hours looking for water, who fetch firewood, who provide food for their families. We have a responsibility to protect the rights of generations of all species that cannot speak for themselves today. The global challenge of climate change requires that we ask no less of our leaders or ourselves. We should always be like a hummingbird. I may be insignificant, but I certainly don't want to be like the animals watching the planet go down the drain. I will be a hummingbird. I will do the best I can. It is important to nurture any ideas and initiatives which can make a difference for Africa. Unfortunately, the issues of climate change, unlike many other issues, are very subtle because the changes we observe are very, very subtle. It is a matter of life and death for this country. The Kenyan forests are facing extinction and it is a man-made problem. I know there is pain when sawmills close and people lose jobs, but we have to make a choice. We need water and we need these forests. There is a general culture in this country to cut all the trees. It makes me so angry because everyone is cutting and no one is planting. All of us have a God in us, and that God is the spirit that unites all life, everything that is on this planet. I think what the Nobel Committee is doing is going beyond war and looking at what humanity can do to prevent war. Sustainable management of our natural resources will promote peace. Thank you for listening and tuning in to our YouTube channel. Please do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.